Jack Squad, Jack Squad, Jack Squad. What's going on? What's going on? I know y'all surprised. I know I said I wasn't gonna be uploading videos, but I had time today. It's a thunderstorm down here, and it's a lot to talk about. And I said, let's talk about it. Right now, don't forget to make it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself. Okay? I got the T-shirts right here for the new Jack Squad members. I got T-shirts. I have red with the black lettering. Make it happen for yourself. That is my motto. I live by that, and I want you to too, right? Make it happen for yourself. I have the red with the black lettering. I have the red with the white lettering, right? I have white, and I have black, okay? That is Make It Happen for Yourself T-shirt. Y'all gonna get sick of me? Y'all gonna get sick of me? Cause I'm showing these every day, y'all. I need to sell them. I need to sell them, okay? I need to sell them. They ain't, that's what I got them for, to sell to the people. All right? Make It Happen for Yourself T-shirts. They are $20. All you have to do is email me your name, address, size, and color. That's it. I will email you back your shipping and handling, and I'll ship them off the next day. Okay, that's the T-shirts. Make It Happen for Yourself T-shirts in red, white, and black, and the red has white lettering as well as black lettering. Okay, $20. Just email me your name, address, size, and color, and I get them right out to you. Okay. Get myself together. Hey y'all know I'm trying to do it. I was trying to get myself together, get me my backdrop up and do all the things right. I'm trying to upgrade until I can upgrade. This is a temporary upgrade till I can get the big upgrade. Okay? All right. I done been all over everywhere looking for stuff. They ain't have it. Everybody wants you to buy online. So this is what it's gonna look like till I get it together. I like it better than it was before. So anyway, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. New subscribers, welcome. I have not been uploading videos because I've been very busy with my online, trying to set up my online business, writing in my book, and all that stuff. I've been busy, right? So today is a thunderstorm, and I made up my mind last night that I am going to upload a couple videos. Why? Because I miss it, and I miss y'all, okay? So listen, we're going to talk about, I don't know which one I'm going to talk about first. I'm going to talk about Jocelyn first. Now listen, y'all. Now listen, I just told y'all on my live Sunday about Jocelyn fighting Amber Rose, right? Even though Amber Rose hit her first, but she was provoked. Don't make it right. Don't make it wrong. I might have a different mindset than everybody else. You can't keep bothering me. You can't keep bothering me, right? Amber did her 1-2 on her, right? Okay. They didn't show it. We don't know what happened, but according to the comments in the different blogs and social media sites, the students that were in the room said Amber did her thing. Now, why are we excited that Amber did her thing? I'm gonna tell you why we're excited that Amber did her thing. Because Jocelyn is a bully, flat out. Now, what I don't understand, and I said this on my live, is why? Look like somebody was trying to call me. I thank God. I was like, oh, don't stop my video. I've been at this for a long time, y'all. Somebody's trying to come through. Can't get through right now. Why did they put Jocelyn on that show? First of all, now I'm going to just be quite frank with y'all. For y'all that don't know me, I'm pro-black. Don't mean I hate nobody else. Just mean I love us more. That's it, right? Why they put her on there when she's so problematic? She's so problematic, right? Why put her on there? Did you put her on there for ratings? Did you put her on there that was this a setup and it went haywire and you didn't think it was going to go this far? That's what I think. I think they knew she was going to be ridiculous, but they didn't know it was going to be that ridiculous. Now, besides her being ridiculous, she was very offensive to Amber. Now I'm gonna take it all the way back when the season first started. 'Cause I couldn't wait to see it either. Because Ray J was back. He had been clowning the last time they put him out or whatever. Couldn't finish. In fact, I didn't even watch the last episode because I was sick of Ray J. Right. So now it's back, and I like Amon Schubert and all them other folks, New York. I actually thought New York was going to be the clown of the season. That's what I thought, right? And so we got, and I heard about the fight, somehow, I guess through social media before they started even showing. That was made me look at it, right? But anyway, I thought it was going to be New York that was going to be problematic, right? It was Jocelyn, right? Now, what Jocelyn did, I'm going to take it all the way back because I need to take it all the way back so I can bring you all the way up, right? Jocelyn is a bully, flat out. Now, she was on Love and Hip Hop. That didn't go well. They had to put off of there. I think, I watched Love and Hip Hop because I like it. Matter of fact, it premiered last night for this season, right? But she was always fighting. Like, you always want to fight. You angry inside. You need to go get that healed. I ain't mad about somebody hit you, you hit them back. I ain't got no problem with that. Yes, that's why I live by that, right? But at your big age, you should be able to talk and resolve some situations, even if that means I ain't never got to talk to you no more. But you don't have to fight everybody. You can't beat the world, first of all. And if you don't like somebody, just don't fool with them. That's what I do. I ain't got to fool with you, right? I ain't got to fight you. I ain't got to be windmilling around all the time and two-piecing. I ain't got to be doing all that, right? So anyway, they had Jocelyn on there. The problem I had with the whole, even though I'm talking about Jocelyn, the problem I had with the whole BET College Hill this season is that they had one black girl. You had HBCUs, it's a black station. Black entertainment, that what it's called, ain't it? Black entertainment? Alright, and y'all had HBCUs, historically black college or university, and then y'all get 3 non-black ladies on there. Okay, we passed that now. I'm past that right now. Now we on to Jocelyn. So she initially started with New York, but she felt that fire. And New York was adamant and stern and what's the other word I want to use? She was definite about her feelings about whatever they had got the little scruffle about, right? She was definite in her stance, right? And Jocelyn went on about her business. See, Jocelyn, like most bullies, get a kick out of when they think there's a little fear in you. When they think it's fear, that what does that do to them? You know what I'm saying? It builds them up. It gives them whatever it is that they need, kind of fuel or energy they need. They get that when they feel fear. You can never show fear to a bully or a crazy person. Can't show fear, right? So, she started with New York. New York shut that down ASAP, immediately. Get out of here, right? And then it was poor little Parker Posey. Parker Posey, which I didn't know, she's and we saying mixed is where we're using that word. Biracial. That's the word. She's biracial, right? And so I didn't know it at the time. So she was the room. And why they put her in there with her? Why would you put such a dominant individual in the room with such a passive individual as Parker Posey? Parker Posey looked like she still played with dials. Like, well, why you put her in there with her, right? Somebody looked like they eat your head off, right? So they had her in there, and for whatever reason, because Jocelyn wanted everybody to, I think she wanted everybody to fear her, everybody. When I watch these reality shows, they be like, well, you wasn't on my side. I be thinking, what grade y'all in? I got my own side. Me and God, I don't need you to be on my side. But they say it all the time, especially on the Housewives. You wasn't on my side. Huh? You didn't take up for me. What? So anyway, after whatever happened, something happened in the house. I can't remember now, but it had to do with Jocelyn. She's always the factor in the bull, right? And Parker wanted to go in the room, and Jocelyn had locked it, and Parker kept knocking, and Jocelyn was walking around in there like she didn't hear her knocking. Right then. If I'd have been Parker, but Parker ain't built like that, I would have kicked the door in and stood on top of her bed. Now, you want to clown, we're going to clown together. Because I got to be in here. I'm committed to being here. This is what I'm doing. I don't know if they get paid. I'm sure they do. You ain't going to mess my bag up. I'm in here, right? I'm going to stand on top of your bed, look just as crazy as you, right? Well, little Parker didn't want no problems. And so she went amongst the other people and sat around and told them, she can't get in the room and so on and so forth. And I think Ray J, somebody tried to knock on the door. I can't remember who it was. But, she said Parker. But Parker was not a big enough Didn't give her a big enough what she needed, because Parker didn't want no smoke. She ain't gonna holler at you. She ain't gonna cough back. She ain't gonna cuss. She's just gonna stay out your way. Girl stayed out of the room, I think, all day or something, 8 hours or something. You know, something I wouldn't even did. Right? I'd have called the producer and say, look here, let me in here. Right? Why they didn't do that, I don't know. So anyway, the next person was Amber, right? Now, Amber had been ignoring her. She was doing a really good job of ignoring Jocelyn and her shenanigans. She was doing a very good job. I was proud. She was, better than me, bigger than me, right? So once this is where I fought BET. Now, y'all done watched Jocelyn on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You watched her for 2 seasons of Jocelyn's Cabaret, where they never could have a reunion because the reunion would always be a brawl. Why would you invite this person on the show when she can't even sit down and have a decent conversation? She can't, right? Why would you have this person on the show, an HBCU college, where they talking about black lives, culture, what it's like being mixed, or biracial? I don't want to say mixed, biracial, right? Why y'all put her there? Somebody that ain't got good sense. In order to have those kind of conversations, you have to be speaking with people who can receive and give decency. Why would you put Jocelyn on that? Like, I really don't understand BET. Like, I didn't get that at all. Did you want somebody to get hurt? Because she's a liability. Jocelyn's a liability. Ain't nobody really scared of her. Don't nobody got time to be fighting every day, And then she was talking to everybody so crazy on College Hill. Like, I would have sent her home, But everybody was trying to be diplomatic about it, I don't know. Either she go, crazy go, or I go. Don't make no difference, I'm going to give you a little money back, and I'm going on home, right? But for whatever reason, they stayed. I don't know what the producer said or whatever, right? Okay, so now they're in class, and the subject was a very heated, interesting topic about, what did she say, your racial mountain? I think it was called racial mountain. Like, so we have these individuals who are biracial, right? Jocelyn is Puerto Rican. She's been the Puerto Rican princess since she came out. She's Puerto Rican princess. Now she's saying she Afro-Latina. Listen, I said this on my live. It really gets on my nerves. And I don't really get on my nerves. I just don't understand why you black when it benefits you. I'm going to say that one more time. I don't like when people are black when it benefits them. Okay? Just because you have a black man, you have a black baby, that does not make you black. Now, I want to say some other things, but I said some other things in my life, and they penalized me. So I ain't going to say the way I want to say. But y'all just imagine what I want to say, right? And so she's Afro-Puerto Rican something. She said, I don't think she said Afro-Latina. She said Afro something else. I don't know. That's the first I heard of that, right? That's the first I heard of that. You sound mighty Puerto Rican to me. But that's I don't know. I am not a DNA-ologist, right? So anyway, why did you put Jocelyn on there? I'm still on that BET. BET people, head of BET, BET CEO, BET captain of the BET. Why did you put her on there? Why? So they talking, and so she started. And listen, if you all can't see that Jocelyn crazy, like, you see crazy in her eyes. That's first off. Right there, you see the crazy right up in her eyeballs, right? Secondly, when she starts talking, and she may have valid points, but she's saying so aggressively, we can't hear you, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say, okay? And so they're talking, and then she ended up telling Amber, you had nerve to tell Amber you really want to be a white girl. The girl is sitting here pouring her heart out, explaining that she don't fit in with black folks, she don't fit in with white folks. She don't know where she fit in. She fit in the middle with the middle people, with the biracial people. That's where she at. I think, and she even said something one time like she date black men. We know she date black men, but she tried to date white guys. Didn't nothing work out for it, right? Don't nothing work out. The girl is pouring her heart there and having a deep discussion where you have these type of discussions at in a college classroom. You had the professor there sharing and giving and it was a situation, right? It could have been healthy. Jocelyn went on and on and on with no respect to the instructor, the professor, no respect to the other people in the room who trying to get something out of this. Because poor little New York, she really trying, she said she's struggling. You know, she ain't been in no school, she's trying to get it, right? So you being disruptive. That's what she was. She was being disruptive, right? Amber had already got up and removed herself. She did that once, came back and sat down. And I'm sure she came back and sat down by the coaxing of the producers, right? Because Amber looked like she mellow, looked like she just smoke her weed and be mellow, right? So I'm sure the producer said, going back in there, it's going to be all right. Knowing you got old crazy ass Jocelyn sitting there, fire coming out her head, right? So as she was in the front of the class, she kept turning around with them crazy eyes, saying stuff to Amber. Amber got up again, this time, clocked her, right? Don't know what happened. They say, like I said, the people in the classroom said Amber whooped her. Jocelyn put her through her head, through the glass, or not through it, but hit her head on the glass, something. Jocelyn's a big girl, right? But Jocelyn probably about my size. She's 5'8". I thought she was taller than that till I Googled it. You know, me and my kids was having a discussion. They was like, she's 6 feet. You know, she's 5'8". I'm 5'9". So she's about my size, but she got a little more meat, a little more muscle on her. You know, all that, right? She's a big, strong girl, right? You'd have to bust in her head with a brick, right? So anyway, now we going to the Mayweather fight. Now, you know, we had the Mayweather fight, right? Now, Big Lex is somebody that was on, Big Lex was on Jocelyn's Cabaret, right? Pretty girl, shapely, pretty girl, right? They were all strippers, right? Yeah. Pretty girl, right? So I think what started, because it's heated, what I think what started is I think Jocelyn's dude, Ballistic, like that is, I don't even want to talk to nobody named Ballistic. I don't, right? So you got Crazy Jocelyn and Ballistic. Wow, what a combo, right? I think he liked Big Lex, and if I can remember, he liked Big Lex, but then it came, you know, they lying on me and all that. I think he liked Big Lex, right? I think there's some underlying something there, right? We don't know nothing about. So anyway, Big Lex went on to get her own show on Zeus, because I think they jumped on her or tried to jump on her or something when they had a reunion, because the reunion both times was nothing but a big stupid brawl, right? Like, listen, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be all the way honest. I like to see a good fight. I like boxing, period. Real professional boxing. I love boxing. I have yet to go to see a fight. I was actually going to go see, he was Mayweather boy out of Ohio, Adrian Bronner here, but they canceled it. His opponent got sick, something happened, something, right? I'm dying. That's one of on my list. I don't want to say bucket list because I ain't ready to go nowhere. But that's on my list of things to do is to go to Vegas or Atlantic City and see a fight. I love boxing. I've been a boxing fan since I was a teenager, right? So I like boxing. Also, being from the streets, being from the hood, being from an urban area, I don't mind seeing a good fight. As long as nobody get hurt or killed, eyeballs come out, nothing drastic, right? I don't mind seeing a good fight. Now, if y'all lying, if y'all say y'all don't like to see a fight, y'all lying. Y'all lying. I know y'all lying. If y'all say y'all don't watch no fights. Now, I'll tell you this, though. I ain't watching no fights today because, people got guns. And, back in my time, people, you fight. You might be cool tomorrow, might not be cool in a little while, it's over with, right? People want to kill you now. Can't nobody take a lick. Nobody can take a lick no more, right? But anyway, I like to see a good fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when it gets too dangerous or too stomping and I never believe in jumping on nobody, double teaming, all that. I don't believe in that. Straight up fight, yeah, let's do it, right? So anyway, they had to fight. Now they backstage. So when Jocelyn was to perform, I didn't know that till after it happened, right? The whole atmosphere, and it was down here in Atlanta, the whole atmosphere was ugly because there was a brawl inside the ring. I haven't seen that. And even if you see that, every now and then you could see that, and then they would split them up. But everybody jumped. It was a melee. It was a melee. It was horrible, right? So that same energy was going on backstage, right? So Jocelyn, don't know how it started. Didn't see that. We've all seen the clips. I hope y'all have. If you ain't, just Google it. It'll be in there, right? Jocelyn and some men. See, this is the part I didn't get. I don't know where Big Lex's friends were, where her people was, but Jocelyn and some men. And I'm going to tell you what got on my nerves. Bad. It got on my nerves on a reunion. No man should be threatening a girl. You big. You like a giant. And you hovering over and with your fist balled and blowing smoke and snot and stuff, talking to a lady. I don't like that. And nobody should like that, right? Now, Jocelyn, I don't know what happened, but when I started seeing the footage, the girl, I think, was on the ground, right? Or it was dudes all around. This is another thing I didn't understand. Was everybody, all them dudes, Jocelyn's friends? Why nobody act like they couldn't get Jocelyn off this girl? That's what it was acting. And then Ballistic was standing over. He was hovering over him. So he didn't really want nobody to break it up. Now, I don't know if he want Jocelyn to catch a case. You know, I don't know what he want, right? Because at one point, Jocelyn had her in a headlock, and the camera person, whoever he was like, let her go. Y'all break that up. She gonna kill her. And Ballistic was standing there like he was pretending like he was trying to break it up when he really wasn't. He wanted whatever was happening, he wanted to happen. That's the sad part. Again, y'all, don't know if it's intentional. If they was thinking like that, but a black woman not being protected. Do y'all think if Lil' Karen was getting whooped on, them white men's gonna let her keep getting whooped on like that? Right? And it was men. What I didn't understand, it was men, and Jocelyn was swinging on men, she was swinging on women like, why somebody didn't knock him out and knock her out? Pull them apart. And it was security. I don't know whose security that was, but they had shirts that said security. What was they securing? The paper towels? What was they securing, right? The girl was there with no clothes on. So disrespectful, so humiliating, so embarrassing, so hurtful. I had secondhand embarrassment behind it. I don't know none of them, right? The security was standing there. Okay? Just looking with Ballistic like they were scared of him. He needs to be charged. Okay? So, as I watched that night, I watched it over and over. And I usually don't watch stuff over and over. After I see it a couple times, okay, cool. That bothered me, right? So, because I didn't understand why the men, and then another thing I didn't understand, a man ran, the girl they had ushered her out, a man walked up and cocked her with his fist. Do you know how that hurt on the side of your head? Unexpectedly. Whoever he is, I need him to go to jail. Right? Because that was unnecessary. She was way over there. Plus, you was a dude and that's a girl. What was that? They pay you to do that? I hope you got paid for that. I didn't understand that at all. I didn't understand the men jumping and tussling around this girl. She on the ground. I didn't understand, on the floor. I didn't understand that at all. And then there comes a point where she finally got up on top of something and I could see the fear in her face and in her body language, right? I could see the fear. And I guess she was too in shock to holler, because I'd have been like, get this, it's out there, right? But, and the camera person was saying, somebody get her, y'all, get her. He was telling the other men. Ballistic stopped and looked at him, right? He was stopping the people from getting to her. And somebody had to go around the other way and pull the girl from the back, because Ballistic wouldn't let nobody get to her. I want him to go to jail. And as I was watching this that night, I said, somebody sent me the video, but I had already saw it. I said, she needs to go to jail. She needs to go to jail because that was uncalled for. It was uncalled for, and supposedly, I thought the fight was after. I don't know what part of the program it was on. They say she went on and performed. So I didn't even know she was performing, but I would think that she would have gotten herself together. I guess she did. Supposedly. That was her first day off of dope, off of powder, right? Ask me, she's still on it. I don't know. The way she looked crazy. She just looks crazy to me. Definitely on demon time, right? She's definitely demonic, right? And people, because I'm a spiritual person, people have demons on them and don't even know, right? Don't even know. I ain't giving her no excuse or nothing like that, but I just think that she need to be checked out, right? Because ain't nobody that angry all the time. You can't say nothing to. And then you walk around. Listen, I want somebody to knock her cold the fuck out. Oops, I cussed. I want somebody to knock her straight out, right? And him. That's what I want. Some black folks. Y'all running around there jumping on that girl for her. Men. Be shaming yourself, right? And karma coming. I ain't going to wish bad on nobody, but karma coming. You don't do that to nobody. I don't care what. It was two women fighting. Should have broken it up, especially when body parts were being exposed. Jocelyn was standing flat-footed with her arm around her neck. Like, did you want to kill her? You ready to go to penitentiary? Like, I didn't understand none of that. None of that made sense to me. And so like I said, that night I'm watching it, I said, she needs to go to jail. She needs to go to jail, right? That's what I said to myself. I was upset about that. And, that ain't got none of my business. I don't know them people, but I was upset about that because I think that black woman was done wrong, right? She's a little broad, too. And you can see the fear in her eyes, right? Now, if she was with some friends, they would not be my friends any longer, right? If y'all don't take a chair or a table and bust some of these people upside their head, you better, right? So they whisked her away somewhere. The next day, I get up and see Jocelyn has been charged. Now, I don't think she's been charged with enough because I thought domestic violence was, man and woman, y'all live in a house together. That's domestic, right? Charged her with some sort of form of domestic violence, right? Is it something I don't know? Do they all live together or something? I don't know. But I want Ballistic to get charged too. And I hope that the judges or the people, the powers that be, the people in charge, are looking at these tapes like I'm looking at it and come up with some good charges. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what needs to happen. Because when will it stop? They didn't stop her on Zeus. She kicked the girl. She had on them big Herman the Monster boots and kicked the girl dead. I don't know if she kicked her in the face or what she kicked her. Like, she don't have any repercussions about what's going consequences. She don't believe she has any consequences or repercussions of the things she do. Like I said, sometimes you have to fight somebody, but fighting and trying to hurt and kill somebody, that's something different. That's a different thing, right? So I don't know today because I ain't checked into it. I've been busy. I hope she's still in jail. Now, when I heard she had no bond, right? So maybe they got to review the tapes and figure out what they're going to do with her, whatever. But I hope she goes to jail. I hope she stays. And so if she does get in trouble, if she does get sentenced or whatever happens, at least she will have a probation officer, right? Somebody she got to report to. Maybe this way this can get her clean. Maybe the drugs making her act out. I don't know. I just think it's her personality. That's what I think. And if drugs make you act like that, why would you take that drug? You want to be happy. If you take drugs, you don't dope, you want to be happy, right? You don't want to be angry, do you? So anyway, y'all, don't forget to share me, right? I may come up and upload some more like I haven't did it in about a month or so because I said I'm busy, but I just wanted to talk about that because that just like ate at my soul. Like if I put myself in that girl position, like that was horrifying, right? There wasn't nothing cool about that. You got no cool points, Jocelyn. Then I haven't watched it yet because I ain't had time. That she went on Drink Champs and said she dog walked her. I know when she came back to the house, she told Ray J she dog walked her. Like, okay, what you want? Right? So anyway, y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, t-shirts, $20. T-shirts, red with black lettering, red with white lettering. I have black and I have white. Give me your name and your address. Name and address and your size and your color, and I'll get it out to you. Now, I have small. I didn't say this at first. I have small, medium, large, extra large. No. I don't have any. I don't think I have 2X. I don't have any extra large. Is 2X, extra large, 2X? I got to look and see because I had a lot of sizes, but the big ones are gone. So I have small, medium, large. Small, medium, large, and I think I have extra large. I don't have 2X. That's what I don't have, 2X. Yeah. Small, medium, large, and extra large. I don't have any 2X anymore, right? But anyway, y'all, it was good to see y'all. I hope y'all are happy to see me, right? I'm not going to promise that I'm going to upload it because I got to get some projects done first. I got to make me some money, y'all. Like I said before, quite honestly, that's what the deal is. I'm trying to put myself in a position so that I can do more YouTube. But I can't do YouTube and I ain't get no money because YouTube ain't paying me. I don't have enough subscribers to get paid yet. Not that kind of money. No kind of money, really. I don't know what you got to have. And I ain't got it, right? Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Get your t-shirt. I'm going to I got to talk about Auntie Nita. I got to talk about Auntie Nita because she did. People going crazy, y'all. People has gone crazy. So anyway, y'all, get your t-shirt, okay?